Okay, listen. This movie, this Bumblebee, this is one of those movies that I didn't necessarily think we needed. I didn't particularly want to see it. But anybody who's been friends with us over the years, anybody who's been watching our videos over the last few years, anybody who's known us for any time at all whatsoever, knows how much we love the Transformers movies, how much we love Michael Bay, how much we love Michael Bay movies, how much we love Michael Bayisms. We don't care that he's been in porn. Who cares? The way the guy moves the camera around, the way he makes everything go boom, is just out of this world. It's spectacular, it's apocalyptic. Nobody can match that guy's style, nobody can come close to him. Michael Bay is a genius, and we've said that before Anthony Hopkins ever said it, right? Right! So when they announced Bumblebee, I was like, I can't wait to see this movie, just because they made it. Michael Bay didn't make it, unfortunately. Somebody else directed it, but Michael Bay was producing, and you can see it in the movie too. So, there was Michael Bayisms in the movie. Not necessarily Michael Bayisms I wanted to see, but there were Michael Bayisms. You pretending to be Bumblebee?
Can I talk now?
Yeah, man.
You told me to listen. And now I lost my train of thought. I've been wanting to talk for like half a minute. You didn't let me. Yeah, I can't remember what... I know it was gonna be good, man. It was gonna be like so epic. No, I lost it.
I took your thunder.
You didn't let me talk.
Damn you, man. You should have said something.
You told me to listen. I didn't... No, it's not
Did you ever listen to me, man?
Just now.
First time in your life.
It's on video. You got it.
It's the first time in your life.
No, it's not. I think. Well, you keep a notebook?
No.
Me neither, so how do you know?
I don't, I'm just assuming. And
no, but it was something relatable to Michael Bay. I can't remember.
Is it because when I said, you know, he was into porn and stuff.
No, it was later, towards the end, man. Towards the end, when you were talking about Michael Bayisms being
the camera moving.
Yeah, it was something,
explosions going boom.
It was something. But I can't remember.
Probably,
he's gonna hit me on the next review.
I'm sure you, by the time we finish up this review, you'll remember it.
Don't count on it.
But
more like 2-3 reviews down the road.
But Bumblebee, this was like Bumblebee, or not like this was the Bumblebee origin story.
This was?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The biggest question people always had about Bumblebee was
how
did he lose his voice?
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
Now we know. Yeah. And one of the Decepticons broke it.
Took out his voice box.
Yeah, and
he was the only guy trapped on Earth, so you know he couldn't really like fix himself up.
Can we also agree that Michael Cena in Transformers is a good thing?
Was he in Transformers?
He was in Bumblebee, but like if they made
Michael Cena was in.
Yeah, Michael Cena.
Oh, Michael. No, that was John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena. I was like, does Michael Cena even exist? Did I just make up a character?
No, that was a guy. He did like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and a couple of in Juno, and he's the guy that you see on the movie. And it's like
Trainwreck.
No, it's like he accidentally.
John Cena.
No, he accidentally wandered onto the movie scene, and he never kind of bothered to tell people that he doesn't act. So people just let him act.
Whatever,
but
man.
no,
well, John Cena. I was like,
Michael Cena.
I don't know, man. I'm so much into Michael Bay. Why not make a character called Michael Cena? Yeah.
Well, listen, if M. Night Shyamalan can show up in his movies, Michael Bay can show up in his
Tarantino shows up in his movies too, so...
Michael Bay's doing a movie with, for Netflix with Ryan Reynolds. It's gonna have like actions and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
We love Michael Bay, as he said.
So, Bumblebee. John Cena. John Cena for Transformers a good thing?
I liked his role. Because you gotta understand from his perspective, he was like the, whatever, army sergeant. I got the rank wrong, don't... But the thing is, he shows up and his first encounter with the Transformers was they're trying to blow him up. That leaves a mark. If an alien species shows up and tries to blow you up, you don't really remember that there was this one dude who tried to save you. You just remember the explosions and they killed my team.
Yeah.
So you kind of stuck with that mentality for years.
Especially when one of those aliens can talk next time you see him.
Yeah. So now, like that's the image that gets like framed into your minds. Like they try to kill me, so next time they come, I want to be prepared and kill them. And his transformation from that into the whole, like,
He reminded me.
he just saw Bumblebee as another soldier at the end.
Exactly. Yeah.
That whole aspect, like his transformation from like I just want to blow him up to like I'm gonna let him go because he's just a soldier and just saved all our asses.
Yeah.
Is the fun part. Here's another thing. We got the whole Transformers escaping from Cybertron thing.
I was gonna
And
tell
I'm
you.
like, I love that part. I want to see more of that part.
Definitely, and the thing I liked about it the most is because that's how the cartoon starts. The original cartoon from the 80s starts, and we never really know like why, like how it came to that point. Like we know that Decepticons and Autobots were, you know, they were in on each other and they had it up for each other, and they as like one point, you know. And listen, speaking of Decepticons, like you come to Earth. And the guy says his name is Decepticon, and the only guy is John Cena. Is like, why do we try? He's called a Decepticon. I was like,
I think you've seen something's wrong there.
yeah, but I also like the point. It was like when the two Decepticons came on Earth, and one of them just wanted to kill everybody. The other one was like, hey, let's do this smart way. We don't necessarily have to kill. Yeah, they're primitive. Let's take this slowly. And he was like, yeah, we're the Decepticons and we're protectors of the galaxy. You know, we patrol the galaxy for evil beings who are called Autobots. I mean...
And one of them is here on Earth. And the bells aren't ringing? It must be Cold War time.
And it was. And, I mean... It's
the whole
ridiculous.
like, you're just gonna kill him at the end and scrap him for parts and we're gonna be Russia.
Yeah.
It's worth trusting a Decepticon over
Was it called Sector 6? Or was it called... I think it was called something else because I distinctly
Area
remember...
51?
But I miss John Turturro, man, in this movie. Like,
dude, John Turturro is like one of the staple of the Transformers universe. Like, that guy's like...
Yeah, it was 1987, the year I was born. But it's like, and the girl was great, and the black kid from across the street, the new neighbor. I mean, their romance and friendship was cool to me. I liked the whole aspect of it. I liked even the fact that, you know, it was like it was her birthday, and she just wanted to like, kind of had the whole, you know, Doc Brown and Marty thing going along with the guy home, the scrapyard.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Ever since the last Transformers movie, what was it, The Last Night?
The Last Night.
Ever since The Last Night came out, and that opening sequence or whatever it is, at the point in the movie where they show you that the Transformers have been here since like the dawn of time.
Yeah. And especially during the World War II. Exactly. I would have loved to see that movie. Then,
the Bumblebee movie made a lot more sense to me than before.
Okay.
Simply from the aspect of like, okay, so at this point they're gonna put Bumblebee before, just do it. Found him. What's his name? Shia
LaBeouf.
Before Shia found him. So you were like,
Shia is awesome.
Yeah, Shia is awesome. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. But the thing. So the thing is like. Yeah, we like him. Even in the Indiana Jones 4.
I can't even remember Crystal Skull, man. I mean, I know he was okay. I just don't remember the movie all that much.
The movie sucked though. The movie sucked. But it was.
I had a problem with the aliens, but it's like whenever Steven Spielberg is making
in the movie.
Yeah, but whenever Steven Spielberg is making a movie, there has to be aliens. So yeah, whatever.
Fun times. We don't remember the movie. All right.
Whatever.
That's how good he was, man. Just leave a different impression than everybody. But you forget all about it, so you know.
Hey man, we're geeking out.
But ever since Last Night came out and they gave you the sequences of the whole Bumblebee made a lot more sense to me. Just okay, like they've been here for a while.
Story-wise, yeah.
Story-wise, I want to see it. So we got Bumblebee. Like the next Transformers movie, I don't want to know what happens later. I want to go back. I want to go to World War II. I want to go to.
You want to see Transformers fighting Nazis, right? Everybody wants to see that. Yeah.
How is that not a movie? How is that not? Oh, ever since that sequence.
Why is there another cartoon about that? Yeah, exactly.
I want to see him. Like I want to see him in World War II. I want to see him before that. Like I want to see him in when.
When what? Civil War? What?
No, man. Dude, Civil War would be fun. Like imagine, like you there.
Although I can't imagine, Transformers during that period just doesn't make sense. World War II makes sense.
Alexander the Great, war elephants make sense, man.
Definitely, man.
Hey.
Definitely, man. Second Pompeian Wars, like Vin Diesel and Hannibal marching on Rome. Yeah, definitely, man. Like how they get all those elephants across the rivers and through the Alps. They were Transformers, they can cross over any terrain. Yeah, man. I like it.
So many.
I like how you think, man.
So don't go into the future, go into the past, because past presents stories like...
Go back to the future.
Go from to the past. But we like Bumblebee. Bumblebee, it was a good movie.
Bumblebee was a good, fun movie, and Bumblebee is...
And Bumblebee is a lovable character.
And he's always like, I mean, I love Optimus Prime, everybody loves Optimus Prime.
When Optimus shows up, it's like, I'm Optimus Prime. It's like,
yeah, Peter Cullen's back, yes! Love that voice.
Dude.
But that's the...
He can put me to sleep, that's all I'm saying.
Listen, man, that's one of the reasons I don't want to see Transformers. I don't want to see them necessarily, you know, what happened before they came to Earth with Shia LaBeouf. But it's like, I want to see what happens next, because I want to see Optimus Prime. Okay? And Bumblebee is a lovable character, even in the cartoons. Like, he's the staple of the car. He's one of those characters that's throughout the whole, you know, he's there all the time, always. And
yeah, his human friends riding Bumblebee, and, you know, that's a staple. Like, even here, what's the girl's name?
I forgot.
Me too. So the girl and the Bumblebee, there's like this
humans aren't necessarily... I know most people don't like the fact that humans are in the movie and they're part of... But listen, even in cartoons, you know, humans are a big part of it. And
humans play the vital part.
And they should. I mean, it's our planet. We should play a part in it. But it's like, you know, it's been, you know, what, over a month since we've seen the movie. I don't necessarily remember. I would love to see her character again, though. I mean, at any period, you know. You know, maybe just, you know, like a footnote. I don't know. Maybe she and the black kid married, you know, 10 years later, and they have a daughter or a son or both.
She grows up and she teams up with the Transformers.
Exactly, yeah. Like they did in cartoons, you know.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Yeah, do it, make it, you know, do the second generation.
Yeah.
Do the third generation.
Yeah,
exactly. You gotta do it like in 2056. At that point, you're reaching third generation.
Yeah, because it's like, I haven't watched all the cartoons. I watched some of them with you, and there was a bunch of storylines, especially in the last night, where, not even in the last night, in Age of Extinction, when that guy shows up, who's a bounty hunter or whatever, you know, capturing Transformers from all over the universe, and they kind of can build up on that story the last night, and there's stuff that they do with the creators in the cartoons, and there's stuff that I would love to see with them in the movies. I think it would be pretty cool to see.
Here's the thing, with everything that we saw with the Transformers
and they can do it, man. I mean, so technology has come a lot.
There's so many unexploited parts of the universe. There's so many stuff happening in it. It's like, and especially when you want to transform to the movieverse, it's like blank check. You can do anything. Like,
definitely.
Really, the only limit is your imagination.
And the technology, which has some
which is getting more and more progressive every year. So it's like, really, the technology isn't that big of a problem, especially with everything they can do off screen with the visual effects. I was watching one of the behind-the-scenes videos when they were making the first Transformers, and I think it was Michael Bay or somebody, one of the producers, somebody was like, you know how Transformers transform? Like, we did that mathematically. We didn't just, you know, make that up. It was like the way they transformed, it's literally how they would transform in real life that were possible. So it's like, you know, we mathematically calculated every, you know, screw, every, you know, every spot. Every movement, everything. Yeah. And with technology of today, really the sky is the limit of what you can do.
Yeah.
Just make sure Michael Bay is involved because their camera work.
Well, from what he said, I don't think we're gonna be seeing him involved.
I don't need him producing. I can see him producing.
You know, he's now gonna do a reboot. He's gonna reboot Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again.
As long as he's doing it, I don't care, man. I really don't care. I'm gonna go watch it.
Well, definitely, man.
At the same part, like why reboot it after the first two, but whatever.
It's been like 2-3 years.
What's Megan Fox gonna be doing in this one?
Nothing.
I believe that when I
Who
see
knows? Who knows? I
it.
don't
Well,
know.
the thing is, I don't care. It's Michael Bay.
Definitely.
Like, he can record popcorn popping, and I'm gonna go watch it because it's Michael Bay.
I'd love to
And I'm
watch.
not even joking.
I'd
man.
buy that for $1.
I'm not even joking at this point. Like I said,
With the way
net-
he moves camera
yeah,
around.
like the Netflix movie he's doing with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
It's an action movie. Like, I can't wait. I don't know what the name of the movie is. I don't know what it's about. I know Reynolds is in it, and I know Michael is producing, and I know that it's like,
Well,
I don't care. At this
Ryan
point.
Reynolds is not necessarily a big draw for me. I mean, I'll go watch his movies, but it's not. Oh, Ryan Reynolds is in that movie. I'm gonna go. Hey,
No,
hey,
it's not like it's
whatever,
Deadpool. It's
But
like, yeah,
if
I'm
you
gonna
tell
watch
me,
this one.
Ryan Reynolds is playing Pikachu in Detective Pikachu. Yeah, I'm gonna go see that, man. I'm gonna watch it. I can't wait.
I mean,
to see.
Deadpool is Pikachu? Of course he is. Yeah, let's go.
Oh man.
Speaking of, go watch Bumblebee. It's a fun movie. Michael Cena does a terrific job.
John Cena.
John Cena's in it too. He's alright. It's a fun, lovable movie. And it's the fun part about it, again, it's like they make it enjoyable. They make it...
And
it's fun for the whole family. But they can't... It's also... It's not just Bumblebee. It's a sort of a coming-of-age story.
Definitely, man.
We have to admit that it's a
Definitely.
coming-of-age story, and with Transformers in it. And that's a coming-of-age story you never saw before. Because no other coming-of-age story had Transformers.
Well, first three Transformers movie were kind of coming of age.
They were a coming-of-age story.
Well, they were like a...
they
Shia LaBeouf's character was kind of, Sam Witwicky was coming of age in those movies, man.
Yeah, well, not like that, man. That was whole different coming-of-age. Alright? This is a coming-of-age that has Transformers in it. This was Transformers that had coming-of-age sort of in it.
Okay, whatever.
This is coming-of-age
Hey,
with Transformers.
was Haley Steinfeld in the movie playing the girl?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Because I watched it, dude, Age of 17. When we're talking about the coming of age movies, Age of 17 is a pretty spectacular coming of age movie. And if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and go watch
Well,
it.
just go watch Bumblebee because it's the same thing, just with Transformers in it, man. That's all I'm saying. And Michael Cena and John Cena. They both show up.
And the epic trailer voice guy.
Oh yeah, he's
On his trailer's epic voice, dude.
And Optimus Prime, man, you can't beat Optimus Prime. Like, I'm
He's
gonna
not
take
in the
any
movie a lot,
Transformers,
but it's
but as
like
long as
when-
Optimus Prime is in the movie, I'm good.
Dude, whenever I hear the Peter Cullen voice, it's like, I'm
Cassette.
Optimus Prime. Dude, like,
Calling all
dude,
out about
the
it.
feels. the
Yeah,
feels.
man, chills get up there. Go do yourself a favor, go watch the movie. If you liked it, you're gonna like
I'm
it.
hoping somebody has Peter Cullen on retainer or something, just doing,
I hope so, man.
voice over, just doing voice, just recording his voice, for when he dies, when he leaves us, when he can no longer do this, just so we can have something, it's like to remember him by, except his work, a little something extra, Oh man, did we
Yeah.
rate Bumblebee? No?
I don't know. At this
Well, let's
point,
rate
just
it.
go watch. Why rate it? We already spoke.
You know what? I'm giving it a 23.
Okay, I concur. John Cena approves. Michael too.
Chuck Norris as well, even
Yeah.
though he wasn't in the movie.
He wasn't, but he was best part of that movie, and you can't prove me wrong.
Can't disprove you either. Well, it was 1987. What movie of Chuck Norris came out in 1987? I don't know, but
You had to IMDb that stuff, but
yeah.
I'm not sure. But go watch the movie. It's a fun movie. And
Until next time, Autobots, roll out
transform.
and roll out. Whatever. You do it. You do it better.
Bye.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
You had just had. We should have ended it on the bye.
Eh.
Bye. Facciamo